Hey guys, in the previous video I showed you how I drilled that hitch assembly and how I drilled it square on the drill press. So I'm going to zoom in on for a second, but I'm going to show you that this has complete movement and is very solid. So when it lifts up, it can rotate and any kind of angle you need, and up and down. Basically any angle you need. It's like 100% there, and then your side to side, it's gonna go side to side like amazing. So I'm gonna show you how that's possible. Okay, so I removed the blue thing. That's the handle for the two-wheeler. I cut that off so because it was kind of in the way. So what we got here. And I took like a stem. I cut it in half, so the other half is right here. That slides onto your seat post. So onto that, I drilled the hole into this nice and square, and that connects to your scooter. There's no play in there, and I got a quick release. That doesn't need to be tight because you want this to be able to move, but there's no play in there. Absolutely no play. Then over here, another stem and a lock nut, and over here a lock nut. You could drill a clamp onto here to make sure this is not going to ever fall off, but it's not really necessary. Over here you want to drill a hole, put a bolt through there, so there's no way this can move on you. This is a very free movement and very tight. There's no play in here. It's going to have 3 dimensions of movement with no play. So what I do, I got a little clamp here. There's no interference. When this thing swings around, there's no interference. This is a mountain bike, a standard stem. Over here, this stem over here is not exactly standard. So you may have to put like a shim in between the shaft and your stem, because there might be play on if you don't have the kind of stem like this. So this is kind of like the diameter of a threaded fork. So I don't know why this one's so small, but mostly they're like this, and it's going to be some play on there, so you just have to shim that up. So in the other videos I show you like other ways you can do this using like even like a universal, but that's more work because this stuff is already manufactured. You could just use the pieces you have. So over here you can take a scooter. That's what I have over here. That automatically brings it above your rear wheel. But then it's tricky because I'm using a shock absorber here for the roll. So it's kind of tricky to set that up. And it's not as good as what I have here. All the rotations are in this area. They're not like back there. And there's no play on this. This is like, I think the best I've ever built. So, but if you use something like this is a scooter frame. They fit nicely over your fork. I have other videos showing how to do that. You just cut that end off, put the shock absorber of a bicycle, and you could use the razor parts. But this, I'm going to test it like when I'm riding. I'm going to make videos, but I think this is going to be really good. And all you got to do is just undo your quick release, and all you're gonna have left here is like 2 inches moving away from your seat post, so you can ride with that thing on there. And I didn't even put the bolts because there's no way this thing's gonna fall off, but you can put the bolts in there, it doesn't matter. I took the bolts out, and then I noticed this one, because it's metal, it was kind of rubbing on this. This seat post, by the way, is 28.6 millimeter diameter, so it's the same as that one there with the seat. So a standard stem like this is gonna fit absolutely perfectly, but because that one is metal, it doesn't have this like a smooth kind of thing. So what I did, took the crowbar and the hammer and wedged it open a little bit, and then took like a half round file and a circular file, and I filed the inside of where it's clamping. That way there's no scratching on your seat post. It's nice and smooth around where those metal joints. They made those little joints for clamping are. So this thing should be very good. So this is one way you can do it. Because I was thinking... Anyways, okay guys, have a nice day. Thanks for watching.